Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Ultimate Peter Parker Spider-Man from the Marvel Legends Space Venom wave. As you can see, we also get the Miles Morales version of Ultimate Spider-Man, and we have a little bio right there at the top if you want to pause and read that. And then down here we have everyone else in the wave. I have reviewed Hobgoblin, then Miles Morales, then Silk. Now obviously we're doing Spider-Man here, so next up will be Electro, and then Spider-Girl, and then obviously the Build-A-Figure. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and take a closer look and compare it to Pizza Spider-Man. And here we have Spider-Man out of the packaging. In this video I'm mainly actually going to be focusing on comparing it to the other best Spider-Man out there right now. This guy right here, Pizza Spider-Man. So obviously we don't get a pizza with this new figure, but I do believe we get a better interchangeable head. Here we have a slightly unmasked Spider-Man, but here we have a fully unmasked Peter Parker head. But the size of the head is actually exactly the same with the Miles Morales head, so if you really wanted to, you could switch these out. However, the peg for this is actually smaller than the peg for this, so this head will not fit on this body. This peg is just too big to fit inside the hole on this head, unfortunately. Now, one thing I'm noticing is that on the chest right here, the red is actually not as vibrant around the spider as the rest of the suit, so it is a bit kind of washed out in color drain right there. The spider emblem is extremely close. It may even be the same print, but to be honest, I think this one might be a little bit thicker in the legs. On the back, there is a slight difference in the print. The sides here are a little bit straighter, whereas these are a bit more curved, and then we have a little tiny bit added onto the top there. As you can see, there's no hole in the back of this guy right here. And then the obvious difference is going to be the size. On top of that, this guy right here does not have a butterfly joint at the shoulder, whereas this guy does. So these are going to be the main determining factors between whether you want to buy this guy or this guy. So this guy right here is just under 6 inches. This guy is just about 6.5. So that's about the size difference you're looking at there. If you want a younger Peter Parker, obviously this one is the way to go. Like I said, it also comes with the interchangeable head, so I definitely think that this is the better way to go with the fully unmasked head. The hands that you get are actually the same, so you get a pair of fists, you get a pair of web-swooping hands, and also a pair of wall-crawling hands right there as well. So as for the head articulation, this one looks up this far, down, left and right, and you get a tiny bit of pivot right there. This one looks up further, looks down and left and right, not as much pivot. At the shoulder, they come out to the side. On this figure it's extremely stiff, and then they go all the way around. Rotation at the upper part of the arm, double jointed arm right there, rotation and a hinge at the wrist. This one comes out this far, goes all the way around. We have rotation up part of the arm, double jointed elbow, rotation hinge at the wrist. However, we also get this butterfly joint, which adds so much movement to this figure, which we don't get with that one. So if you're trying to get him in some kind of crawling pose or whatever, let's just do that because it's kind of simple just for me to get you to understand. He can crawl really well, but to aid him in reaching the floor, he can bring his shoulder even further down because of that butterfly joint. And as you can see, the hand now reaches down to the same as the feet, so he can crawl on the floor much better. You just get so much more out of having a shoulder joint like that. As for the abs right here, this moves back one click and forward a couple of clicks. This is pretty much exactly the same. Back one, forward a couple. Rotation at the waist on both the legs here, split that much. Legs here only split that much. So as you can see, the new one much better. The legs go forward that much on this one and that much on this one, so about the same. And then obviously you've just got backwards and rotation, double jointed knee and all that kind of stuff, ankle pivot, feet go up and down. This one all exactly the same as you can see, except we also have the boot cut right there as well. So we do have an added piece of articulation there, which it's nice that it's there, but we don't really need it because we got the swivel up here. So overall, in terms of articulation, this figure is definitely the better one out of the two. The Pizza Spider-Man just about cuts it to the top of the pile. It has those butterfly joints which just allow for so much more diverse articulation. But for everything else, I mean, I do prefer a younger Peter Parker. We do actually get the unmasked Peter Parker head, so for those two reasons, I do like them more than this figure. However, overall, I do actually like the blue a little better on this figure right here, to be honest. I do like the slightly more vibrant blue for his suit. This one is a little bit darker. And I don't like the fact that the red on this chest here is a little bit color drained. It's a little bit washed out right there. But other than that, they're both great choices. They both come with the same hand accessories. So overall, it's up to you as to pretty much just if you want a slightly older or a slightly younger Peter Parker. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to see more pictures of anything else from my collection, check out my Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the link is in the description below. And for more Marvel Legends reviews, go ahead and subscribe. The rest of the wave will be coming very soon indeed, so stay tuned to the channel for those. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.